Hey guys, what's up? My name's Anger Banjo. We're jumping back into our blind playthrough of Chrono Trigger on PC. And I gotta say, definitely not liking the fact that we kind of are getting lost right now. I have no idea where we're going in terms of this game. All I know is that we're supposed to be in the future, which is not really very helpful, if you ask me. But we're gonna figure out where we're going today. I really have faith that we're gonna know where we are going. I mean that in like the most honest way. We are literally just trying to figure out where we're going. Obviously now we kind of have the idea we're supposed to find this, I guess he's developed a time machine, the Wings of Time I guess it is. Who knows? I'm kind of, it's kind of hard to pick up on these like vague comments here given by that old man at the end of time, but we'll figure it out. I know we will. Because we're not, you know, this is not our first rodeo in a game like this before. Oh, I pulled up a map of the entire world. I did not know I could do that. I don't even remember how I did that. I hit a button and boom. So we just learned something new here. So I'm not 100% sure where we're supposed to go, but I guess we'll figure it out. I mean, I'm not really as concerned about it right now. Well, I mean, I am, but we're gonna get there. We really are. It's not like it's gonna be something that, you know, we're gonna fail to do, because if we don't get past this part here, where we figure out where we're going and we get where we need to get, well, we are actually probably gonna end up being stuck in this situation for a long time, and we might just stop playing the game, which is not what we want to do. We actually do want to play this game as a whole. So we're just going to make sure we have all our best items equipped to our characters. Since we haven't actually used some of these characters before, or in a while, we want to make sure like I said, we don't really have a general consensus idea where we're going. And I learned recently that we do need to use other party members. We do need to use other party members to get their tech points up so they can get their better skills. And that's something we've actually been lacking. We haven't done that a lot. So for the next little bit of time, we're going to be switching in and out of party members. You know, we're going to see. More of these guys coming our way. This is this just seems to be a good day. We're constantly going back and forth from this one area. Like I said, the nice thing about this is we have this giant, not really giant in comparison to other games. We have this decent sized overworld map where we don't really have any encounters. We can kind of wander about freely. And then we get to an area, and it's not a major section, where we kind of walk through, and we have our encounters, and we have our other things like that going on. And we have all that stuff, and it actually is, it's nice to an extent. So we're going to check out this dome here. I feel like we have to figure out where we're going. There has to be a door around here somewhere. Maybe I'm, like, going about this all wrong here, which is highly possible. This is me we're talking about. Now, I could also be a total idiot and actually need to go through the sewer, and due to my idiocy, I don't know what I'm doing in the sewer, so I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure that it's that second one. It's the sewer, and I'm an idiot, and I need to figure out where the hell I'm going in the sewer to go through it. But because I'm a little on the incompetent side in this already, we're kind of stuck. But we're going to figure this out together, alright? So we're back down here in the sewers. And we're kind of just going to wander around here, go back to that area. We know we have to get through this area here. Try to avoid the making the loud noises. I don't want to make loud noises because I don't want to get in any fights right now. We just replenish our HP and our MP, so like right now our goal is to get through here. And I remember there were these two like oh! What do you know? That was like a little hidden passageway. I feel really stupid right now. I totally missed that like hidden passageway, and now we are finally making progress in here. Now, probably when we get to the end here, we're probably gonna have you know, we're probably gonna be over leveled if there's anything in here. So here we go. When we did get to this, I guess this is the end section. We finally got through here, and now we have to fight Crowley. Crawley? How would you pronounce that? I want to say it's Crawley. He looks a little intimidating, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I wonder how hard he's gonna be, since you know we're in our 30s now in terms of levels, and the game won't. I don't think the game really kind of scales difficulty as much. That did a lot of damage there. I'm not gonna lie. That did a... Seriously? That was... So this guy, you had only about 500 health points. He did over 600 damage to me. That's interesting. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize that was not that hard of a fight. It was just kind of comical how he knocked Chrono down to 1 HP, and by him having just 1 HP, we were able to beat him in one turn anyway. I don't know how that happened. It just did. I'm just gonna kind of take take that as a win and kind of chuckle it off. Not gonna lie, that was definitely something hilarious on my end here. Not on my end, but hilarious to realize. So that might have been a fight we were supposed to have earlier in the game when we first came in the sewers. Which makes me definitely feel a little on the stupid side that I couldn't figure out there was that like slight hidden... It wasn't really hidden as much as it was... I just didn't actually look hard enough for it. And we just got the Thunderblade. It's actually not as good as what we have. The reason why it's not as good as what we have is because we were supposed to find it earlier in the game. Now I'm really starting to feel pretty stupid because this is somewhere we should have gone earlier, and you see now we're in a different section here. We have this place, pretty foreboding and ominous mountainside called Death Peak. And we also have... Yep, we're in the bottom corner of this map here. So we also have this dome here. It's called the Keeper's Dome. And there's another one of those new things. Can't activate that computer, it looks like. Not even with Robo in our party. So, alright, that's fine. And, oh, what do you know? We found the door we were looking for the whole time. So yeah, it looks like, guys, we have to go down into the sewers to figure out where we're going. Definitely feels a little on the stupid side, if you ask me. It looks like he left... I guess these are kind of like, you know, like USB drives with information on little memories. Kind of just, giving us a... kind of like a flashback. You know how in most modern games we'd have that, like, cutscene? Now we kind of just, because it's an older title, we don't have the cutscene. We kind of just have the, we just have, you know, this piece of information, like text. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's an older RPG, and it still works as a whole. There are things, like I said, about this RPG that I wish they did a little differently. A cool thing would have been having a character avatar to show who's talking. like they do in the Persona games and a lot of other RPGs. But you know, little things like that don't really take away from your enjoyment of a game like this. And I'm not trying to sound harsh on this game. I'm actually really enjoying it. But we are... I feel like we're going to make a lot of progress. I don't want to say it's a lot of progress, but I feel like it is a decent chunk of progress in this game right now, because we're getting a lot of story exposition right now. We're finding out that this Balthazar, if that's how you pronounce his name correctly, it looks like all the gurus were kind of thrown into different time periods. We had that one old guy who I'm going to presume is a guru of something in the far, far future, and now we have Balthazar here in the past, in the future here. I feel like this is something that might have happened. Melikar was, we found him in 100 AD, so I feel like that might actually be the case. And look at this. This is very Dragon Ball Z, very Toriyama. This is obviously the Wings of Time. Very fun and exciting. How does it work? What are we supposed to do? How do we get into it? How do we do? I don't know. That's the one thing. There's no sense of direction here. I guess we just have to wait for this guy to come in here with seats. Because there are no seats in this thing. Wow. So it looks like we're finally getting a chance to travel through time without having to go back and forth to the end of time. That is actually going to be very helpful. I feel like, even though we're probably near the end of the game, the last portion of the game here, as funny as that is, it's like, hey, guess what, guys? Now you can kind of travel back and forth through time. We're going to actually keep the name of the Epoch, which is the original default name of the ship. I don't want to change the name. I feel like that might just be, you know, kind of tacky, I guess. I don't know, but we just got a capsule here. We'll be able to use that later on to increase skill here. Once again, I don't know what we're doing. We're kind of wandering around. I want to make sure there's nowhere else we can actually go before we hop into the time machine. It will be very helpful for us as we save the game here in the world map here, just to make sure we don't mess up. Because I don't know if we're doing anything right or wrong. Really, I think we're probably going the right way, but I just want to make sure we're not supposed to go up this up Death Peak here, and we're having a hard time moving up here, aren't we? Yep. All right, we weren't supposed to go up there. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure because it's really important, I guess, to know that we're going the right way and not missing anything important. So we're actually going to go back to the time machine. And we're going to hop into it. And the nice thing is that we didn't actually rename it. We have actually kept everything to the default names, which is really important to me personally. Alright, so now that we're in here, we can take off. We can travel through time freely. So we have all these options here for traveling through time. We're currently in the future, 2300 AD, which is definitely pretty far into the future for us. So you can see we can go to Cataclysm, which is, I believe that's going to be 1999. It looks like we can actually go to Antiquity, which is where we should be going. I like how the time periods have very distinctive names. End of Time, Future, Cataclysm, Present, Middle Ages, Antiquity, and Prehistory. So, and they give us all here the different time periods, and obviously we see that they have the different things of the meter, to kind of giving us an idea of where we're supposed to go. So, I think we should... I'm trying to figure out where we're going to go here. I feel like we should be going to Antiquity to move the story along, but I feel like if we go to End of Time, something might happen in terms of like dialogue and stuff like that. I don't want to just kind of skip over things that we might miss. I don't really know. But it is nice that we're able to just kind of go through this menu here and figure out where the hell we're going and pick a place. I think we accidentally hit present, so we're going to travel to 1000. It doesn't matter, we got this cutscene here. That's all that really mattered, was getting that anime cutscene. Not gonna lie, I like how that scene only had Chrono in it, and that was it. And we went back here. We just need to get in there and travel to any particular time period. And now we can travel back here to the Mystic Mountain. Not the Mystic Mountain, but travel back to Antiquity. And we're kind of just wandering around here. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure where we're going, but if we go in here, this looks like a village for what they call the Earthbound, which would be the people who don't have magic. So we see that there's a distinct difference between the people of the Earthbound and those on Zeal. They made the Earthbound people definitely look more like cavemen, which is not really... It's interesting, to say the least. We're going to talk to this old guy here, the elder here. So it looks like we kind of know where the Guru of Life is. He's currently on the Mountain of Woe. I like how, like I said, we talk to all the NPCs and we get all the information we really need to kind of move along the storyline here. And we get an idea where we're going. What bothers me is that we actually have to talk to all these NPCs to kind of get the idea here of where we're going exactly, because like that's really kind of, I don't want to say it's frustrating, but it is kind of comical for us to realize that we have to actually really just talk to every single character in order to, you know, have an idea of where we're supposed to go. So we're getting into this fight here. Once again, we keep getting into, I guess it's fight after fight after fight after fight, because I know there's like a mini boss kind of segment that we're coming up to that we really need to kind of get ready for. Talk about the Mud Beast. I don't know what the hell that is, but I feel like that's going to be coming up here. And right now, we're just kind of working our way here. We got to get to the, I guess it's like the Mountain of Woe is what it is. So once we get to the Mountain of Woe, we should be set. I don't know how far away that is, how much of a climb that's going to be. I know that's probably going to have an intense boss fight there as well. It shouldn't take that long. In my history so far with this game, these like dungeon sequences are not insanely long. They're pretty decent. in terms of length and difficulty. There's no actual like hardcore difficulty spike here. And now we got these two guys here. It looks like I am curious if like they were like weak to one and not the other. So we're gonna find out if this red guy is weak to water here. Yeah, it looks like water will do more damage to that guy. And it sucks because we don't have fire attacks or anything like that. But we'll probably wipe out this red guy really quickly here. Using our attacks here, so to speak. This guy's just kind of just riding both of them, trying to take us out. So yeah, we're trying to figure out how we take this thing down. But of course, you know, it looks like this might be a three-pronged boss fight, so to speak, because we have the two like dinosaur-like things, and we have that little freaking like Namekian dude. I'm not sure if this is a three-pronged fight, but we're gonna figure it out. Getting attacked here. So right now we're kind of using Robo to kind of heal ourselves up, which is very imperative. We want to make sure we have a higher health bar I don't want to say that we should, but I want to make sure our health is pretty high. I don't want us struggling to get through this. I don't know how much HP this thing has. We keep targeting this one. There we go. So they were like 3 or 4 attacks with that guy, and we did do a fair amount of damage here. Looks like the little Namek dude doesn't take a lot of damage here. I accidentally hit the pause button here. Hold on. I don't remember what button I hit. I didn't realize we could actually pause in the middle of the fight here. Catch your breath here. I need to grab a sip of a drink there. We're trying to play like, oh, I need a sip. Let me pause before they get like 5 turns in. Oh, that does some damage. Doesn't do a lot, but I don't know what our best course of action is in order to really take down this guy. It's kind of frustrating if I think about it, because I don't know if that thing is like inherently going to be weak to fire, and if it is weak to fire attacks, we don't have our we don't have Luca in here. It looks like that guy, the little dude, isn't susceptible to physical attacks. Let's try some shadow magic, which is what they're calling it. That does some damage, and this guy keeps healing, so every time we do damage to the little guy, it's not doing much at all. It's like we're just tickling him, and that's definitely a little frustrating from my end. At least he's doing damage to the guy. Our physical attacks do some damage, not as much as when we were doing, you know, our damage to the red one, or orange one, if that's the correct terminology here. I'm not entirely sure, but we're definitely going to kind of work through here, figure this out. We're going to use healing magic from Frog here. Our guys aren't really low on health, but I want to kind of maintain that we have a higher health bar than we probably need. He's going to keep throwing stuff at us. I don't like this. And here we go. We're going to do a little spinny spin, 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 spin-a-rooney. That does some damage, and of course that's going to take up half the damage we did. So this little green guy, we really either need to figure out what he's weak to, or we need to kind of just focus hardcore on just wiping out that blue guy. We don't have, like, you guys remember what we were saying. The water magic did a lot of damage to the other guy. Not so much here. We don't have anything that will do that. So we kind of have to take, you know, less damage, so to speak, and more turns to beat this one. And this little green guy keeps freaking healing, which is also getting on my nerves. There we go. Run us over. It's all well and good, though. We're slowly getting there. Now, like I said, that thing had about 3,000 to 4,000 HP. We're probably getting close to taking it out. Frog needs to wake up. Frog needs to wake up. It's pretty much been Robo and Chrono kind of carrying the team right now. That thing is still not dead. Like, just die already. It won't go. It's not going. So now we have to use Robo's turn to heal Chrono up, and of course, you know, Robo needs some HP right now. That thing's still not dead. That is so infuriating to me is we keep doing about 300 damage per turn, which means we're doing about 600 damage or so, and it really isn't doing much. Let's see. Chrono is out of MP, which is another frustrating thing. So we kind of have to really have Chrono just do regular physical attacks at this point in time, which is annoying because that thing should be low on HP at this point in time. But it's not doing anything aside from staying alive and just like wiping out our character's HP slowly. I wonder if we take out the blue guy, will the green guy run? That's actually a really serious question. Will he run from us? Well, he has to be finished. We have to be finishing this up. We have to finish this up soon. That's a good hit. Still not dead. That thing's still not dead. We need to... I'm getting really frustrated with this fight. We were doing so great earlier, and the continuous loop of the battle music on top of the fact that this thing won't die is getting on my nerves. No, I thought we were going to get him. I guess we aren't. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, you use the Masamune there, Frog. No. 400 damage is not enough to take him down. We're gonna get there. We have to get there, guys. I'm at my wit's end here. Chrono's about to drop dead. He's about to keel over. We'll heal himself up, but we really need to... Oh, boy. We're gonna say Chrono can die. It's fine. Yes! Alright, now we just have the freaking like little Namek thing here, and he's gonna heal himself. Chrono's asleep. Now he's up. He's probably gonna just drop dead. We're gonna just wail on this green guy here and hope for the best. That did a nice chunk of damage there. Of course, he's gonna heal himself, which undoes it. Let's try it again here. This guy does not want to die. We're not doing much damage per turn, but we're doing a little bit here. Let's hope he's low on HP. And I don't feel like he's low on HP, so maybe he has low HP in general. I don't know. This guy's really getting on my nerves. Alright, he ran away. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Banjo. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.